All right, my friends, welcome back to Frogboy X1 Gaming. I'm Andrew, and today we're going to be taking a look at a product that could help you as you start your streaming career or your content creation. So, welcome back. Today we're going to be talking about a product from Obsbot, which is the Meet SE. This is a AI-powered webcam that you'll be able to utilize some of its features in your content creation as you progress through your YouTube career. So guys, I wanted to kind of show you guys this today. Now, Obsbot reached out to me to see if I would like to participate and create some content for their new camera that's coming out. As you can see, this thing is actually pretty small, very cool. It comes with this other little thing right here that will help you. It's magnetic and it will help you go ahead and set that up on your PC screen or whatever you're going to do. And this camera's kind of cool because it's got some really cool features that will that will help make your creative process a lot easier. So if you just go like this, so what that's going to do is that's going to focus the camera right here on my upper body. So now if I move around the scene, like this camera is going to stay focused on me the whole time, and it's going to move when I move and do what I do. But if I need to like really get you like right up here in my face, if it'll now if I need to like get you to zoom back, or you know, if we're having a conversation and I need to pull you in kind of closer to me, I could get it nice and close so that we can like have a chat more one-on-one, which is pretty cool. I absolutely love that. The fact that like when you zoom out, you can have this thing literally focused on you. So you guys know, like if you've been at the channel for a while, I do my little build videos. This camera would actually come in handy if I just do this right here and I just kind of focus it on me. And then that way, when I'm like moving around and I'm like doing things and stuff, like the camera's following me. Like you can get up. I don't know if I really have a lot of room, but see, it will follow me no matter where I go. It'll just kind of try to keep track of me as I move around the scene, which is pretty freaking sweet. Honestly, that is pretty freaking cool. And then you want it to stop that, then you just go ahead and hit that, and then it will focus back into whatever other thing you have. Like right now we're in a wide position. You can actually go ahead and just like click this into the medium, or if you want it to be nice and narrow, give you that 24mm look to it. It's actually pretty cool. You do have other settings in here on the OBS actual program for this. There's a lot of different settings that you can get in there and utilize. Very, very freaking cool. So I want to take a minute, guys, and kind of talk to you a little bit about my YouTube journey. When I first started, I started out with a 720p camera that was, oh man, like that thing was like just this little webcam. I literally had to sit like super close. I had this really cheap microphone. This microphone right here is from Fi-Fine. They make some incredible freaking microphones. I love Fi-Fine. I like the way they sound. And, you know, I started off with this really cheap microphone. It was like 32 bucks. The Meet SE has its own built-in microphone. You can actually utilize that if you don't want to get a microphone. I actually prefer like having like a mic that you can have like right in your face. And then, you know, like the camera that I had, it was like a $30 Microsoft webcam. And I started off with that. And then I moved up to like a Nexigo, and this was like a $60 webcam. And then I moved over to the Logitech Brio, which was almost a $200 webcam. And now I'm actually on the Sony FX30 that I make all my content with. So I know a little bit about cameras and how it can help completely transform your YouTube experience and transform your content, giving you the confidence needed to make better content, to be more yourself on camera. And so when Obsbot reached out to me and were like, hey, would you like to cover our new Meet SE? I was like, you know what, guys? At first I was like, I don't really know. I just moved over to like to like Sony FX30. I'm shooting 4K high quality, high bitrate video now. I just don't know if, but then I thought back, to my experience. And I was like, look, man, you got to start somewhere. And for the price of $69.99 for the OBS bot with the incredible features that this camera has, when I want to bring you in close and talk to you, I can bring you in close and talk to you with the amazing features that the OBS bot brings to the table. This would have been so incredible when I first started my YouTube journey to have a camera that can literally liven up and do things that you would normally need a dedicated camera guy standing behind the camera to like do some of this stuff, or like some little gimbal or something else to move around and get these shots. This is incredible. One of the things I want to show you guys is this does have the little thing that you can hook on, but you can actually mount this to any standard 1/4 inch camera post or whatever you need. So if you've got like any of the Ulanzi stands or any of the small rig stuff, any of those things are going to work with this camera. You're going to be able to bring it along with you. It does come with its very own, I think it's in this box right here. It comes with its very own you know, like cords and stuff like that you can hook up. Actually, I think it might actually be in this one. Yeah, all the cords and stuff are in here still. Like this is cool, guys. This is cool. And the way like it transformed, like the way that you can utilize a product like this. So you'll get a USB-C to USB-C with an adapter. If you need to hook it to the old USB, you can still do that. Very, very cool. Very nice packaging. It's really sleek, really small, and so versatile. The amount of content that you'd be able to create with a camera like this versus, you know, something that I literally paid. I think I paid like $35 for that camera. So I mean, half the price. Like you're paying double that. But you also get this with different colors. You can get the light blue, you can get a white one, or you can get the gray one, which I have right here. This is like a space looking gray thing. I like this product. I think this is pretty cool. If you get into the actual software in here as well, there's like beauty features. There's hotkeys and stuff that you can map to it so that you can, like, if you don't want to do like the hand gestures to like zoom in or any of that kind of stuff, then you can jump in there. You can use like some of the hotkeys and stuff. This is probably my favorite feature, is the upper body. The fact that I can make this camera literally freaking track me wherever I go. Oh man, you don't know how incredible that is. There's also a group mode. So if you have it on group mode, if somebody else like walks into your thing, it'll widen the camera, it'll adjust, it'll focus on both of you, it'll give you both the exact same, you know, like amount of screen and stuff. Or you can just have like the single close up like we're looking at right now. Or, you know, have it just transfer to your upper body and follow you everywhere you go. Obviously, you know, you'd be able to set this up. It is a 1080p camera, so you're looking at 1080p as your max resolution. Obviously 60 frames per second will be able to give you that nice clean, you know, movement. Obviously you can lock it to 30 as well if you want that more cinematic experience when it comes to like the camera. Yes, you can get in here and you can adjust things like your shutter speed. You can adjust your ISO. Like, look at this. You can do whatever you want with that. Like, you can go pretty crazy with the ISO. So right now it's set at 400 on the ISO. The shutter speed is at 1 out of 30. You can actually have that a little bit higher if you want. You've got full control over that. This is global, or you can do like in the global focus mode. You can adjust your white balance. Right now that's set to auto for this. It's at 4900 Kelvin. And then contrast. You can adjust your contrast. Like, you can make that a lot nicer. I actually had mine set at about 70. That was something that I thought was pretty good for me, was 70. I was liking the contrast ratio with that. Obviously you can play with the saturation. If that's something you need to do, you can get rid of some of that color. This is set at like 50 to start with. So we'll leave it right there. Obviously, if you want to really just make your image quality sharper, you can play with the sharpness. I kind of like that little bit softer look, so I'm just going to leave that right around 50. right where it's set. I like that. I think it looks a little bit more natural. And then you can play with your hue. These are all settings that you can play with right here. If you want to get into other stuff, you know, like the virtual camera stuff, and like once you get into like virtual camera, I would have to stop this video to do that. But you can get into virtual camera, and it's got like beauty filters. It's got other types of filters that you can play with. We need to just take this thing off of that. Just go back to regular for right now. But there's plenty of different options in here inside the settings and stuff that once you have this, all of the stuff that I'm showing you today is basically stuff that I would use. Like I'm not going to use like beauty features or any of that stuff, but being able to set up hotkeys on here, that's another amazing thing. You can just set up your hotkeys. You're like, oh man, you just want like boom, boom, boom. You don't want to do, like I was saying, you don't want to do like the little hand gestures or anything like that. I just like that. I like the hand gestures. I like the fact that like, if I'm like, man, I have something to convey to you and I need you to listen to me because it's super serial, then I can bring you right in close and then I can just take you right back out. It's freaking awesome. So guys, this thing's going to go on sale pretty soon. Like I said, $69.99 is the asking price for the OBS bot. I've had this for over a month now, and I've been sitting here trying to think of the best way to create this video so that it is helpful for OBS bot and helpful for you, because I want you to be able to create the best content you can create and have the tools necessary to be able to do that. And I'll tell you guys, 4 years ago when I started this channel, Frogboy X1 Gaming, I wish I had a camera like this. This camera would have instilled so much confidence right out the gate that I would have been able to, like, you know, just have that ability to deliver a clean full HD video quality. And I was on 720p, and let's face it, on YouTube 1080p is still enough. Like, it is still good. It's still quality enough to where if you're live streaming and you have something like this, absolutely incredible. Now, yes, obviously you can use this with Microsoft Teams or any of those other video conferencing. You can absolutely use this in all of those. With Streamlabs OBS, it hooked up immediately, had no issues with it, whatever, automatically recognized the camera and everything. That's why they call it OBS bot, because it's like, it's literally programmed and stuff like that for it. Yeah, incredible software, plenty of freaking features, a low enough price to where this absolutely should be your number one freaking pick for a webcam. If this, like, literally, I mean, there are other webcams. Like I said, the Logitech Brio doesn't even have these features, and that thing cost me almost $200, almost $200. And this thing right here comes out, boom, and it's like, this is incredible. Like I said, this here is like one of my favorite freaking features, man. This thing following me around, oh my gosh, this would have been so cool. So freaking cool to create content for you guys when I first started, man. So yes, this thing's got my full endorsement, and no, this is not a paid anything, not a paid anything. I do not work that way. They reached out to me and asked me if I would cover it, and I said, absolutely, send me the product and I will check it out and I'll make a video. If it's good enough, I'll make a video. I like this product. I think it's incredible. I've been using it for about a month now. I have not been able to post anything just due to the fact that, like, I was on a contract for this thing to be able to launch today, March 11th. And yeah, this is incredible. I think you guys are really going to like this product. And wow, the quality speaks for itself. 1080 freaking P, nice. And 60 frames per second, being able to freaking have this thing do what you want it to do. Oh man, you guys are going to have some fun with this thing. Yes, there are plenty more features, and we'll be doing a full-on 2-hour live stream powered by OBS bot pretty shortly. We're going to be doing a live stream checking this out with some of the other new toys that I got. So if you guys like this content, do not forget to like and subscribe. I'll get you a link for the OBS bot, Me SE. This camera's incredible. The quality, build, like I said, this thing is magnificent. Let's go ahead and have one more freaking close-up look at this bad boy. Boom. Plugs in right there in the back. Nice, slim, slender profile. Yes, this is what you want, my friends, for your content creation. So, like I said, hit that like, hit that subscribe. I'm Froggy. We'll see you in the next one.